Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back to Battle Brothers. It's day 58 in our 100-day challenge. Before we head out, I want to try to sell a few more things. I was looking, I don't really think we need... Whoops, my bad. Sorry, I forgot to go into the marketplace for some reason. What I was going to say is, I don't think we need quite this many Morning Stars. So I'm going to go ahead and sell. I'm going to sell a couple. I definitely want the Great Axe. I don't want to lose that. I'll get rid of another knife. I'll keep the hatchet, I suppose. We don't need the buckler. That is for sure. I think that's it. I mean, nothing dramatic, but we have relatively full pockets here for people who are just about to head out into the wilderness. Also wanted to let you know, I did do just a little bit of rearranging off camera. So I put Gerald the Rock here, and basically that was because he had the best melee defense. As well as Corey. Corey was already on the flank on this side, so I was just comparing the guys, that were kind of eligible, and I realized that the dude I had here didn't have quite as good a defense. So I went ahead and gave him the 210 armor and this helm, and we're good to go. And aside from that, I don't think I did much. I did reshuffle just a few of the weapons. I realized the winged mace was not equipped by anybody. And I think I added one or two ancient swords. Basically, all I'm trying to do is just look at these weapons and say, how am I going to get the highest average damage? This was already equipped, but this is obviously, quite good for where we're at in the game right now. So anyway, just wanted to let you know, I spent quite a bit of time on it, which is why I did it off camera, but I did very little in terms of any actual changes. And I kind of knew that was going to be the case before I started, and that would have made for just a really boring 20 minutes or so of video, I felt. So please get there before nightfall. Please. He's not going to get there before nightfall. And I really don't want to camp. Is there a quest I can do anything? Green skins are coming. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this. Is anybody hurt or anything? I don't think so. Yeah, they're not. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. I mean, I want to wait so that I can check to see if I can buy or sell or anything. It's kind of a bummer, but here we go. It's dawn. You know what I realized too? I was going to just sell this ranged crap off because I don't really care about it either. I'll go ahead and buy the copper. This isn't really worth selling. I mean, I bought it for 92. I'd like to get more. And then you buy another stack of tools. And that's pretty much it. I'll look at the hiring situation. I like this. I like that he has 57 with 2 stars. I mean, I'd like it better if he was in the 60s, but that part's really good. I just think I have so many melee guys that it's not that impressive. What is this guy? A farmhand? I'm not really feeling it with 29 resolve, to be honest. I'm thinking about this guy. Here's my question. Is it worth hiring him? Because he actually goes to level 2 as well. Is it worth hiring him? Like, what if I got rid of my worst guy? This guy's level 4 and he has 56. Oh, I keep forgetting. He's the bannerman or intended bannerman. So the only thing that really matters with him is his resolve and then his defensive skills, which honestly aren't that great. 3 and 9, not really impressive. This is the one that matters probably most. I just don't know that this guy's worth keeping, if I'm honest. But I have literally no one else who can carry that stupid banner and do anything for us at all. Ernst is only up to 60 after leveling up 3 times. And he has no stars, so it's not going to pick up. He has really good health. That part's awesome. And he didn't need Colossus to get there. He also has very good fatigue. So, you know, if his defense was better, I'd say, you know, he could be pretty effective at tanking because he has a lot of health. But his defense kind of sucks. So, you know. Burnfried also only at 60. He's kind of the same guy as Ernst. He has a little, you know, let me see. Yeah, he has slightly better defense. But not as good fatigue. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we have a lot of mediocre guys. He's another one. I wouldn't care about losing any of them. Torsten is kind of in the same category as the guy we were just looking at. Because he starts with 57, but he only has 1 star instead of 2. His resolve sucks. His fatigue's good. His health is good. So, I don't know though. None of these guys are so good that I just go, I have to have them. So, I think I'll just leave it. You know, honestly, the main reason I keep these guys is all we need is 1 fight against orcs, and I'm going to have to bring them all in. That's what's going to happen. Let's move on. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go down here. We will go south. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel like you have to really honestly evaluate these potential brothers and not just tie up spots for guys who aren't very good. And, you know, I recruited guys earlier on where it's like, hey, this is the best I can find. And honestly, I'm still not finding people who are amazing. But I think it's too late in the game to keep recruiting guys who aren't very good, especially when you already have people who are already at least that good, you know? Okay, well, let's absolutely buy this ammo for 77. This is what's weird to me is they had multiples for just 77, but they also have 2 for 96. Not that that's a bad price, but I'm just going to scoop up all of those. And that's going to give me a ton of ammunition. So, I like it. Hey, I don't really need a short bow anymore, do I? Yeah, let's get rid of that. Oh, sorry. I need to do this. Okay. I'll keep the crossbow for now, but... Alright, I think we're good. What's the quest? I have an important delivery heading out to Drakenstadt. Actually, I want to go there, so let's just take it. I mean, the offer is kind of crap, but who cares? Okay, I absolutely want this. We already have them. Oh, we don't have the money. Sure. Yeah, that was a perfect time contract. Oh, brother, brigands. Well, come and get it, boys. I'm your Huckleberry. All right. So can I do any business here? They're well supplied, marauding greenskins. I feel pretty confident that this place, or not this place, that just in general, the greenskin invasion is our crisis. That's what we drew. Because we're everywhere we go, it's greenskins, greenskins, greenskins. So okay. I don't know why I'm looking at stuff. I don't have anything to sell. I could probably equip another bandage or two. So let's see. He's got one. It's hard to use them on the frontline guys. You know, a lot of times, unless they're able to move off, they just are, they're unable to put it to use. All right. They don't have any, no, they don't have anything else. Okay. What about their contracts? There's no tavern. What about the Fletcher? Well, I don't really have enough money to start buying war bows at 4,000 a head. Hey, does anybody actually still need... Technically, we are one hunting bow short. If I want Gerlach, but he just sucks so bad that I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay. Let's check out the contracts. While walking the roads, brigands swarm my wagon. Okay. I accept. Okay, what else is there before I do that? Let's see. On each board is written Doomsayer's Tale. Greenskins. Okay. Let me do this one. That's what we want. We want brigands. There were some in here. I'd like to at least find that group. I don't know how likely that is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to fool with it too long. I don't want to lose daylight, which I'm already doing. I'm not loving the idea that I got to fight these guys in the forest either, but... Orc Marauders. Many orc young. It's already night, so... I mean, we can fight orc young. I just don't want to. Not for free. Well, there were the brigands. Oh, wait. Oh, just thugs. Alright. So this isn't the kind of brigand fight I really want. But it's certainly not a brigand fight I'm afraid of. But they will learn to fear me. Even Gerlach can hit these guys. Might as well go for a kill. They're all obstructed up there. That's fine. So, one dead, one hurt pretty badly. It's two dead. I would have laughed if he got that one too. Yeah, this isn't going well for them. Well, I don't mind waiting. Same. Same. I guess they're not going to move close enough. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to start ending the turns. All my archers have gone, so I'll just end the round. I love there's only 5 of these guys left. It's not an impressive showing by them in particular. So there's another one done. The hard part is like these stupid benches are messing with my shots now. Well, I definitely don't feel like I need to wait anymore. That guy's done. Like, screw this, man. You guys don't fight fair. Well, that's fine. He didn't have a great shot. You know, I'm not gonna... I make fun of him, but... Well, he actually had decent shots, but couldn't quite make it work. Oh, this is a forest, isn't it? Yep, alright. I was thinking I'd be able to attack after that. I can't, but we shall overcome. Yep, and that's another one down. He's not running yet, but he's close. Alright, that's fine. The fact that the 3 remaining all have really shaky morale says a lot. I don't think I have a realistic chance of hitting anybody, but, you know, we'll try. And I don't really see that going anywhere for you, bud. If every fight were like this, you would get bored of the game. As it is, though, like for me, this is just so nice to get a rare fight where it's not just super stressful. I was really hoping he would get the kill there just because, you know, it's been rough getting him levels. Oh, that's the stupid pot thing. Alright. Well, like I said, if every fight was like that, the game would be a joke, but it's not. And as it is, I'm just glad. A few enemies. All right. Let's just check. I think I got at least a couple guys who leveled up. Okay, he did not. Okay, these were all just guys that had already gotten their level. Okay, fair enough. Well, there was that, again, there was that other group of brigands. You know, I guess I won't worry about it. They were, it's very doubtful that they had a leader. And honestly, those are the only guys I'm really jonesing to fight right now. Having gotten a couple of pieces of that 210 armor, I'm not going to lie, man. Like, I really want more. Alright, so unless we want to fight greenskins, we're basically done here. This guy's a historian. That's an interesting one. Really useless, though. I mean, really useless. So I'm going to pass on him. I don't really see a huge use for this guy. And as far as the rat catcher goes, same. So, I feel like I'm just going to move on. We'll come up here. Wait a minute. I think I was already in Coppingen. We'll come up this way. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let me sell. So we picked up some junk. We don't need this stuff. And that's actually not a terrible price for that. Yeah, so we just pick up a little extra money, clean out my inventory, and we'll start heading up this way. And who knows, maybe we'll find a stronghold out here or something. And if it's got brigands in it, so much the better. I would love to find that. Ooh. Oh. We could take this out. I mean, we could. We probably should, because if you take out this, then something better could spawn in its place. But, you know, part of it is we only have so many days. And my problem is, like, oh, criminy, I'm not taking on 20 of these idiots. I just want to keep focused on finding brigand leaders if I possibly can. Those are the fights that are going to get us the gear we need. And I'm really happy that we got a couple of fights like that. But I need a lot more of this stuff. We don't have anywhere near enough. I have 2 whole guys on my front line with really, you know, good armor. And by the way, they don't have helms that are the same quality. You know, we want helmets that are over 200 as well. All right, what have you got for me? Greenskins. All right, I tell you what, we'll go ahead. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Crap. I actually, I wish that I clicked that by accident. And this is less money. Whatever. I'll just take it. Yeah, it's less money in total. Oh, local militia. Yeesh. All right, so go defend the town hall. Or defend the outskirts. That's fine. Okay, so that's what that means for them. So we'll come here. You know what I didn't really do, and I should, is let's check the market. Yeah, it's not really any amazing shakes. I have quite a lot of tools right now, so I don't really need that stack. Oh, we're out of food. Jeez Louise, I didn't even notice. Here, let's buy it all. Oh man, hang on. Please tell me that, okay, they didn't go hungry. Whoo, I guess I noticed that just in time. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, there they are. Alright, it's all orc young, so I don't think I'm really going to worry about the militia. Let's just fight these idiots before they can start. Oh, wait a minute, though. I don't want to do it in the mountains. Oh, they're not going to come to me, are they? I really want to be up at least here. Okay. Alright, well, we'll see what kind of terrain we get. I can live with this. Actually, this is not a bad layout for me. This is, though. Yeah, that's really kind of awkward, if I'm honest. Okay. I love the sound effects. It's kind of like having a tiger or something growl in your ear. You just missed a 78%er, man. I should slap your face. See, Otmar is actually getting better. He sucked for a long time. I'm going to step up here, I think. Alright. Unfortunately, because I moved, I only got one shot, but high ground matters. I'm actually realizing that this position isn't amazing, really. Like, I really want guys on both of these spots. Ugh. Alright, you wait. And you wait. I need to move... Like, can I move him here? Let's do that. And then I'll move him here. Okay. Now, move him here. I can even move him maybe here. This is probably better. Here, let's shield wall. And then I'll leave him where he's at for the moment. You don't really have a spot because I need him to be here and he can't go there. Yeah, that's super awkward, actually. I'm going to just stay put. And then I'll do this and this. And that's going to have to do. Okay. So 65, 65. I'm okay with that. I'm really happy that he didn't, you know, do the stupid rush thing. Really? Alright. Let me see. That was decent. Moving him is going to be... I feel like I need to move him. So I'm going to stay put. Okay. Now. There's a lot of these guys I don't have a realistic chance to hit. He was obviously an exception. I think I want to come here. And then... Oh, this is tough. I think I just wait. And then obviously I don't want to stay out where he is, but I'm not super happy staying here either. Alright, hopefully this guy will come here, but I have a feeling he won't. I'm going to shield wall. Shield wall and wait. Okay, he doesn't need a shield wall. Let's just try and kill this guy. I know he's fleeing, but I want to wreck all of their morale. And honestly, I want the experience. That's the simple truth. Okay. No one is going to come to him. I'm going to wait, but he's going to have to move. Alright, at least I got a good shot on that second one. Alright, I'll move up one. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Well, I'll just wait. And I am going to wait. I'm torn, but I'm going to come down. Because with these guys already locked up, there was no way the guy up here was going to come all the way down to this spot. So I knew he would either come here, like there, or here. Either way, me staying, you know, on this spot really didn't make any sense. Okay. That's not a bad start. And then here's what I'm going to do. Rotation, anyone? Don't tell me that ability can't be useful. I'm not having it. Alright, and I am more than happy to keep trying to work this guy. That was not a pair of good 60%ers, but you can only try. Okay, I'm pretty good with this. Alright, this is a nice little percentage chance. And we've got him fleeing now, right? No, breaking. But he's got a pierced hand, so he's going to have a really hard time hitting anything. Really could have used a kill there with these guys, you know, trying to get at us. Okay. Get the kill, please. Wow. Left him with 3. That's annoying. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so there's another one down. We were actually stuck at 9. Like, we killed the first couple, lickety-split, and then we kind of got stuck at that point. But it's good to see us coming back down. Okay. Well, they knocked me off, but I'm coming right back up. I get knocked down, I get up again. Ain't nothing gonna keep me down. Okay, well, these guys can push him back. There's no question. I'm just gonna chill. Come on, man. Why you gotta do me like that? Oh, that's interesting. So they want a piece of the archers. Alright, well, you're not getting them, so there's that. Then again, you might get them in a way. You know, not the way you want it exactly, but I don't want you to be alone. No one should have to be alone. Alright, so we've almost got that guy. They move up one tile. Nice! Gerlach, getting some work done. Maybe we've kind of turned a corner with him. I hope so. Because I really was starting to wonder, you know, can this guy do me any good? Now, he has 150 mail, and that guy with 2 hits, this is just an orc young. He did a pretty good job of, you know, hurting it pretty badly. Alright. I'm not really fussed about missing those shots because, let's be honest, he had a really poor chance. You know, it'd be awesome is if you could just get this kill. I try to will these things into existence. You know, sometimes it works. Often, it's less successful. I think what I'm going to have to do is come here and then next turn hopscotch over. And I am okay doing that. Alright, that's good. Oh, he's tired. Okay. Alright. Wow, I don't love moving here, but I did kind of wreck his morale, so that is not bad, actually. Oh, crap. All right, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use rotation, and then I'm going to use his bandage. So that worked out pretty well. You can see there is a use for having these guys carry their own bandages. And, you know, one's down now, the other one we're working on, so... you know, it's unfortunate that he got wounded as badly as he did, but... Oh, you wrecked my shield, you... That's not nice, man. Why are you gonna do me like that? It's too late now. You're not getting away. I don't know that my archers are realistically going to do anything here. I can shoot at this guy. I don't know if I'll hit him, but... Yeah, alright. Well, we tagged this guy's armor for just a touch. Nice. Wow, that's amazing. So I hit 2 31%ers in a row. Now, unfortunately, if I miss on these, I'm going to hit my own guys. I don't think it makes a ton of sense. Alright. I did hit my own guy's shield, but... Alright, so we're just down to these two, one of whom is fleeing. Well, I can pretty well live with that, if I'm honest. I can even get an attack in here. Alright. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. Let me come down. Alright, so they're both fleeing now. That's what I call a win, brother. It's over. I don't care. I'll let him go. And they don't have... I mean, the shields are actually kind of useful for us. But I think I probably have enough of them now, so... It's not really, you know, about that at this point in the game for me. Oh, brother. More Orc Marauders. Okay. So these are all Orc young. Yikes. Okay. Let's see how we're doing here. I'm not worried about 2 health. This is more problematic. I'm more worried about his armor than anything else. And he's fine. His armor is pretty wrecked. So, let me see. How much does he have? He has 117 left. So the funny thing is, I don't really have anything that I can give him that'll make it better. You know what I mean? Like, this is so much better armor than anything else that I'll just leave him on this. Okay. So that's fine. Wait a second. I think he leveled up. So let's do that. And then, wow, that's a nice bump. Let's do that. All right, cool. So I'm thinking we need at least, you know, one substitute. Torsten has yet to hit level 2. And he probably has a little more potential than some of these other guys. So how about if we give him some gear? Now, I'm not going to have him wear armor that's trashed like that. And then his armor is down to just 68. So let me give him this and start working on repairing that. I think I'm okay leaving him at 45 out of 59. I mean, it's not that bad. I'm not worried about the archers here. He's a little lower than I'd prefer, but they just don't usually have a lot of ranged guys, so all right. What we could try to do is pull them back towards the militia and try to use them, since I don't care about getting gear or anything. Also, oh God, they're coming. I got to make this happen. I'm worried that it's already night. Yep, so now my archers are just going to suck. That was kind of horrible, honestly. Well, we're just going to sit. Yeah, I would have been better off fighting them alone and having my archers be able to see. Alright, I mean, this isn't, I guess, as bad as it could be, but it's not good. At least we're doing some damage. If their guys want to move up, I'm going to let them move up. And if they get killed, they get killed. I'm just not worried about it. Oi, Sigurd, what's up? Okay. Alright, I mean, at least we're doing some damage. Now, one problem with these militia is if they start taking losses, they will be running for the hills. But yeah, I have no problem whatsoever just saying, hey guys, if you want to be, you know, Mr. Eager Beaver and run to the front, more power to you. No, every bit of damage they do, that's just a win for me. Okay. I'll wait. There's a very slim chance somebody could get up on them, but I don't think so. The orcs seem like they're taking... There we go. There's no way anybody's going to get to him, I don't think, so... Not this turn. Alright, here we go. 34%. Alright. That's as good as I'm getting. Alright, well... How about you? 44. Alright. Oh, it's crossbow. Actually, since his accuracy finally seems to be approaching a realm where he's not useless, I'll probably buy him a hunter bow. Well, there goes one of the militia. That was pretty predictable, to be honest. Wow, really? This is aimed shot, and it's still this bad. Wow. All right. Yeah, this is a good shot. He blocked it, but, you know, it was definitely worth taking. I could move here. Yeah, I'm good with this. It's not like I'm getting rushed or anything by a million guys. And if I can get some good damage in... Wait a minute, I don't have a shield. I don't have a shield. I'll have to rotate him back. Doggone it. And I remember now, one of my guys had their shield broken. And then when I went in and I was looking, I totally forgot about it. Now, I can't hit anybody from back here. There's just this wall of militia guys in front of me, so... I'm just going to chill for however long that situation lasts. And whatever damage the militia guys do, that's fantastic. Meanwhile, you know, we're going to get our licks in with my archers. You know, maybe I move up a notch. I don't absolutely love it, but... Alright, you know, I don't mind doing this. Where we can do some good, I'm pretty happy to fill in. I think I'll come here. Now, oh, he doesn't have rotation. I'm going to have to wait for him. All right. Well, it is what it is. I can't help that. I'm trying to find somebody where even if I have a crappy chance, when I miss, I'm hitting enemies rather than our allies, you know? Wow, he actually made that. 16%. Oh, there goes another militia. All right, so his vacation just ended. Oh, okay, hold on. So I can take one shot and then rotate. And he's not going to be much use to me. I can kind of use him as an emergency guy or something, but all right. I need to try and do what I can to this guy because we know what he's going to try to do. Okay. I'm going to come here. Perfect. And I mean, this is the most obvious thing ever. And then I'm going to back up. All right. That wasn't bad. But they're on me now. They're working their way through, but that guy was hurt enough. He was an easy kill. Okay. The good news is 4 of them are down and a number of them are hurt. So, I mean, this really is not too bad for me. This guy is in rough shape. I'm going to have to use rotation. Try to get him out of harm's way. Come on. Really need to do some work on that guy, and we are not doing it at all. Okay, that was productive. Maybe I should do this. I didn't want him on the front line, but he won't even be able to hit. You know, if he's adjacent. Okay. This thing's probably dead because we just cut his artery. And I'm pretty sure he'll bleed to death after his next turn. So, you know, we're moving on to other guys. Okay, it's nice to finally start doing some work here. Oh, that's not good. Alright, that's a decent start. Wait, I guess I need to do this. I can't have him by an orc. Okay, I gotta get this guy out. If I can move, yeah, he's coming up. I'm gonna try and rotate him out, but unfortunately, you know, there are enemies everywhere, really. So, I mean, okay. Let's see if we can finish him. Wow, nice. Twofer. Oh, who'd they just lose? Torsten, the level 1 guy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Better to have him against 1 guy than 2. Alright, unfortunately I can't attack again. Yeah. Oh, man. Really need to get some kills here, and I don't know if I'm going to get them. Alright, at least that was a start. Okay. That's huge, although with all these guys, it doesn't mean a lot for him, but at least it gives me a little breathing room. And we're clear down here, so I can start moving up guys to help. And we need that. 100%. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to move these guys up. Kind of can't move away or I'm going to expose all my archers. But, I mean, I can try shield wall. There's 2 guys who could conceivably move forward. That's what scares me. Just do what I can do. Okay, that could have been a lot worse. Yeah, I can't get up here quick enough. That's the scary thing. Really would have liked to have gotten that. I'm tempted to switch places, but that's bad too. I mean, he'll get killed. It's not like he has a shield. And shield wall is kind of the one thing I have going for me. These chances to hit are just so bad. Great. Please kill him. Great. That's not good. No, I can't take that shot. All right. At least that lets me move some guys up here and potentially rotate. What am I going to do with him next turn? Let me wait a second here. At least he's running. I have no choice but to recover. All right. I'll just do this. Oh, thank goodness he missed. Wow. Okay, let me do this. Okay, I have kind of a convoluted plan. Okay. Well, first swing, next rotate. Wait. Okay. Whew. I'll just sit tight. I don't know if I can hit anything. I'll just take... Oh, got a kill. All right. That's good. We're down to 4. One of them is fleeing. Let's give him some ammo. Oh, I see. I just screwed up because that's what I should have done. And I might have killed that guy if I'd have done it. Alright. Oh, I'm hosed. Okay. That was a good hit. Let me go ahead and rotate out for the axe. And hopefully I can get him a good hit here. Yeah, I really want to kill this guy in the worst way. You know, I could rotate with him and try to give him a shot at this guy. Nice. Really nice. Okay. Unfortunately, well, I could come down here. All right. Okay. So this is the... Well, these two guys are still fighting. Like, actually, you know, in the game. But I don't think that's going to last much longer. Okay. There we go. Finally. So now there's just one. And I can't take that shot without potentially hitting him, so... Okay, well now the dagger is a waste. Never mind. Yeah, I can't do it. Alright. Thank God. I hope that's the last wave. Can I just say that? So Torsten did not die. But in all honesty, that's probably going to be the end of his stay with us. Alright. So they say that's the end. Let me take a look at Torsten here. Let me see. Which one is he? It's not him. There he is. He still didn't get enough. He was so close. But he's another guy who would have the stupid maimed foot. So I'll probably just blow him out. Alright, what's the quest? I'm looking to wrap this up, but follow the footprints of thievery. Okay. I'm more than happy to do this when we come back. Let me just, before I go, oh God, what is this now? Another group of men, and apparently some laborers, had agreed to abandon a project. All right, we haven't seen anybody. So one of the guys wants to join us. He's probably not staying, but we'll take a look at him real quick. His melee is not great. He does have 2 stars. His fatigue is good. His resolve is solid. You know, I tell you what, as far as I'm concerned, he can stay and just take Torsten's place. But my problem is I can't even clean out. Can I do something like this? No, I can't even clean out Torsten's inventory because we're so full. So let's do this. Let's encamp and just let the night pass and sell some crap. Just clean out, you know, the 10,000 pieces of orc gear we got. We're not going to use any of that. And there's no way I need anything like this many of these shields. I don't know exactly how many I want. Let me see. What do we got here? So let's keep 4. And that's like pushing it. But just for the moment, because I'm trying to be quick, you know, we can say that many. And now I have some actual space that I can work with. We did also, I think, level up some guys. Anselm, for one. Let's go ahead. Man, I hate these guys that just keep rolling 1s. Literally the 2 most important things, he keeps rolling 1. So I can give him that, and I can give him that, and then I just have to take this. That's really crap. I'm probably going to have to get rid of Anselm. Part of it is I'm just trying to find better guys to recruit, if I'm honest. Like, you know, it's really tough. I should have given him Brawny. He's desperate for more fatigue. Let's promote Walram. Alright, see, he actually got some rolls, and he has stars, which help, which is kind of the point I keep trying to make. Alright, since he got a weak roll here, let's go ahead and get him up to 50. That's a nice level for him right now. And then Gerlach, I didn't realize. You know what? I should have taken anticipation when I first leveled. Okay. I think that's all the promotions we needed to worry about. I'm going to go ahead and take Torsten's stuff. And I don't know. I guess I'm not saying I'll give it to him directly, but Torsten, buddy, sorry, we kept you around for a long time, and you didn't fit in as well as we hoped. The organization is right-sizing, trying to align our goals with our personnel more effectively, and you know, you don't fit in. So, who do we want in that spot? I guess for the moment, I'll drop him in here. But I think realistically, I need to take a harder look at that. So not now, though. This has been a long episode. Let's go ahead and call it here. Since I'm probably going to have a ton of repairs, I'm going to go ahead and buy that last thing of tools. However, that is all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time. Well, sorry. As I was exiting the menu of the town to save, it turns out, this popped up. And so I didn't want to do this off camera. So the payoff for this contract was enough that we got the cart. So we are down 5,000 crowns. A lot of people are much happier, and that's great. But we're down to just 2,600 now. So anyway, that really is the end. Thanks for watching. Hope we see you next time.